Today we're going to move on to combining like terms. Excuse me. So again, this is something that you should have learned last year, but we're going to review it a little bit. So if you remember, in algebra, terms are either a single number or a variable or numbers and variables multiplied together that are separated by a plus or a minus sign. And like terms are terms with the same variable that is raised to the same power. So for like terms, 3x and 4x are like terms. But 3x and 4x squared are not like terms because this one has that exponent up there. Okay, and we did learn this last year, and we're going to review how to do this. So our first example says 10b plus 6b plus 4. So in this problem, we have b's and we have numbers. And we need to make two categories. So if I start all the way over here to the left, my first term is a 10b. And then I have a plus 6b. I'm going to circle that sign that's in front of the term. So under my b's, I have 10b plus 6b. And then my number, my number here is a positive 4. So 10b plus 6b, well, if I have 10 b's and I add 6 b's to them, I have 16b. And then in this column, I just have plus 4. So this is my final answer. In the next one over here, it says negative 9m minus 7m minus 16. So I have m's and I have numbers. So here I have a negative 9m and a negative 7m. So we have negative 9m plus a negative 7m. And here we have a negative 16. Negative 9m plus negative 7m. I can go off to the side here and just write my numbers so I can see them easier if that helps me. Negative 9 plus negative 7, same sign sum. Answer stays the same, so I get negative 16m. And then I have a negative 16 for my numbers. And that is our final answer. These two cannot be added together. One has the m and one just has a number. They are not like terms, so you stop there. Let's try a couple more examples. This one we have 10b plus 13 minus 6b plus 4. So I have b's and I have numbers. So here I have a 10b and here I have a negative 6b. So I have 10b plus a negative 6b. Here I have a plus 13 and a plus 4. So I have 13 plus 4. So if I look here, 10b plus negative 6b. So that's the same thing as saying 10 plus negative 6. Different signs, find the difference means I subtract. So I have 4. Answer gets the sign of the larger value. So it's a positive 4b. This is my plus. 13 plus 4 is 17. Again, they cannot be combined. One has a letter, one does not. So that's my final answer. And the last one over here, and then I'm going to have you try some, and then we'll check your answers. So this problem says negative 4x plus 6 minus 7m plus m. So there's three things in here. I have x's, and then I have numbers, and then I have m's. So there's three categories. So for the x's, I have a negative 4x. No more x's in there. For the numbers, I have a plus 6. No more plain numbers in here. For the m's, let's change colors. I have negative 7m. And then I have a plus m. Okay, so over here, there's nothing to combine. I can just bring down the negative 4x. Here I'm adding a positive 6 to it. And then let's talk about what's over here. We have negative 7m plus m. This m by itself has a 1 in front of it. We just don't see it, right? It's 1m, okay? We just don't write the ones all the time in front of a letter. So this actually says negative 7 plus 1. Different signs, find the difference. Negative 7 plus 1 is 6, right? 7 minus 1 is 6. Answer gets the sign of the larger value. So 7's larger, it has a negative sign in front of it. So our answer needs to have a negative sign in front of it. And then these were m's. We have an x, a number, and an m. None of them are like terms. So this is our final answer. Okay, you give it a try.